Maleah Davis, taken April 30th, days before her disappearance. And today, Maleah's stepfather, who is charged in connection with her disappearance, was supposed to be in court. Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow. Darian Vance charged with tampering with evidence, namely a corpse. His hearing was rescheduled just moments ago. Maleah still has not been found, but her mother was inside the courtroom today. And look at this. Our Janelle Fort describes the scene as pure chaos, as supporters of the little girl filled the halls, shouting insults at Maleah's mother, blaming her for what happened. Here is Janelle Fort with more.
Sherman, it really was pure chaos. Darian Vance did not appear in court today, and based off of court records, it could be July before he makes another appearance. Now, as we tried to interview Quanell X, Maleah's mother, Brittany Bowens, an angry mob of people demanding justice for Maleah threw insults at the pair. They crowded behind the camera set up outside the courtroom. Throughout the interview, you could hear them screaming at Bowens, berating the mother, and blaming her for what happened to Maleah. At one point, someone pleaded with her to confess that she was somehow involved in Maleah's disappearance. Bowens hid behind Quanell X as the crowd went on. In between the shouts, we managed to get a few questions in. We asked about some of the claims he's made about the case, particularly details not confirmed by law enforcement, since he's speaking on behalf of Bowens. He said he's been given pertinent information to investigators that have helped with this case.
The main thing right now that all of us want to know is what did he do with Maleah? The bottom line.
We're told the search for little Maleah is still active, and we'll continue to give you guys updates on this case, both on air and on KHOU.com. Back to you.
Thank you, Janelle. Our coverage expanding on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 mobile app. We have Vance's court documents where officials say blood found in the apartment matches the DNA on Maleah's toothbrush. Right.
I want to just say, y'all, have y'all peeped how this activist, Maleah Davis, is looking after trying to support Maleah Davis's mom, Brittany Bowens? I'm surprised to know that he's just an activist. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I couldn't find any information that this dude was an attorney. He's always standing front street in front and center in front of Brittany Bowens whenever we see footage of her, usually since this Maleah Davis tragedy has happened. And y'all, I got some shit to talk about when it comes to this, but I'm a working woman, so I have to give y'all a little bit at a time, but I'm paying very close attention to this case. But I just wanted you to look at this activist. His name is Quanell X, and I'm curious, why is he so front and center? He's in the Texas area, but when I was looking up his little bio, I noticed that he was involved in another rape case. He's always seems to be putting his face in a lot of stuff. I'm not saying he's a horrible dude, but everything I'm seeing is not good. He's like, he seems like he just goes whatever way the wave goes. 1 minute he's speaking up for women and children, and the next minute he's defending rapists. If you look at this Wikipedia article on him, and I remember this, in 2010 it says that 18 men were charged in a gang rape of an 11-year-old. Let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see it. Hold on. Yeah. And I can't stretch my screen out right now, but I'll post the link so you guys can read it for yourself. But it's in 2010. He spoke out against the victim, it says, claiming she did not do enough, now 11 years old now, to prevent herself from being gang raped. He later went on to claim the girl's parents was also responsible for her assault. It was not the young girl that yelled rape. Stop right there. Something is wrong. Brothers and sisters, and where was the mother? Where was the father? So here we are, a man that's supposedly defending and in support of Maleah Davis. But I got my ideas on Maleah Davis's mom. And I'm telling you, we're going to get into that. But I just wanted you guys to see this. It's like this dude's, be careful what you wish for when you want to be all front and center. The life has been sucked out of this dude, and we'll see how it ends by the end of this case. You can't fraternize with evil and with dark energy forces like he's dealing with and not be affected, especially if he's been doing it over and over and over again for many years. But I'm so disgusted with this mother, and I'm glad that the crowd gave her what for. I'm glad that she's not getting the pity party. And it's just a shame that a woman in 2019 is the only one that's getting it. I'm telling you, a lot of these bitches from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the fucking 50s and 40s and the 1800s that sat back and just allowed their children to be mauled by the males in their community. It's sickening. It's sickening. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to take this one piece at a time. But this is what I'm going to give y'all tonight before I go to bed. And we're going to talk more about this issue. Because like I said, I wanted to dig deep into the mind of a woman like this Brittany Bowens and the mothers that are like her. Of all races. But we're talking about black mothers. And I'm telling you, y'all, it's very disturbing. But tell me what you think. Was the crowd right to give her what for? And what do you guys think about this dude, Quanell X? What do you think is going to be in it for him at the end of the day? All right. That's all I needed to say right now. Peace out.